Hey there guys, coming at you today in the onion patch again. And you've already seen the title, probably already seen the thumbnail, but today I am here with my first resin Beyblade. That's it right there. It's a Valkirie V2. It has all the hollow parts filled in because all the hollow parts have been filled in on this. Makes it a little bit heavier because there are bubbles inside of it. And yeah, so this is for my latest project I'm working on. I've titled Bleeding Valkyrie, which is going to be a new Beyblade I'm making. A completely original Beyblade, by the way. People have probably already had the idea of Bleeding Valkyrie, but I'm going to be the first one to make it. So, yeah. So what I'm going to be doing right now is called a durability test. So right now I'm trying to see how long the Beyblade can go before it breaks in some way. This way I'll know what the limits of this Beyblade are. And whenever I make the next one, I'll be sure to not break those limits. So let's just see how it spins first. It's... just a second. I'm using Friction, I think? I don't remember any of the names anymore, to be honest. Spins okay, like, I don't notice any problems with it spinning. It's a bit unbalanced, but that's to be expected, you know? I didn't put this in a pressure pot to pressurize it while it was hardening or anything. Its stats are normal, just average stats. So we're going to put it up against some Beyblades here. Cyclops Gravity Claw. Now it does have some rather high burst resistance compared to the normal Valkyrie. Let me just take this off right here. So I did these two pieces separately, which I'm glad I did, but I'm thinking wasn't necessary. So, yeah. I scratched myself there. So, what I'm thinking about for Bleeding Valkyrie is that I'm just going to make a thicker version of this and give it harder contact points. Maybe up the burst resistance just a little. And of course make this completely hard. Now this was going to be a completely clear Valkyrie, but I decided against that, seeing as how you would see more bubbles in it. Also, blue, it's the Valkyrie color. Tried to go for a more smoky look with putting the blue in, but you get what you get. It's the first time ever making a full Beyblade layer, so 3, 2, 1, go shoot. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Aside from being a bit heavier Valkyrie, it's not that different. Like, it's not above average or anything. I mean, let me guys know what you think. Like, what should I do with this? What would you like to see out of Beyblades like this? Orb Aegis, Gravity, Quick Dash. Oh, that was a knockout. I'm going to start putting it up against more powerful... Thought I heard my camera make a weird noise. That means I'm going to have to actually edit this now. 3, 2, 1, shoot. So for Bleeding Valkyrie, I'm thinking kind of a solid base, maybe solid black, and then red for the clear layer. It's kind of unfair going against kind of a meta combo. I guess I should launch Aegis first. You see, Orb Aegis is kind of like what I'm going for with the Bleeding Valkyrie. This kind of looks more like a bad guy version, but I remember there was a red Pegasus, and that's going to be kind of what I'm going to make it out to be like, is that red original Pegasus. It's hard to explain, but it's like base combo was... Oh, I think it was the only one that didn't use a rubber tip. It was a real weird one. But yeah. You see, Aegis already has the friction to the stadium and the weight behind it. So it can do whatever it wants, really. You just throw Valkyrie around. Go shoot. Oh. Something broke off. Let's see if that was just some leftover. Yeah, that was just some leftover. So whenever I pour it into the mold, a bit of resin comes out. And it looks like some of that just broke off. Because like I said, right now I'm trying to break the Beyblade. Like I'm legitimately trying to break this thing. Everything seems to be intact right now. Although the layer of nail polish I dried around it is kind of cracking up now. Not really cracking up, but kind of being broke loose. Hey, that looked neat. If you guys have a name for this Valkyrie, comment it below. I was going to call this Ice Valkyrie, but I'm actually going to make an actual Valkyrie out of ice. So yeah. Of course, it won't be able to launch or anything, but... I mean, still, Ice Beyblade. Oh. I saw some parts break off. In fact, one of them flew at me. It's this little piece right here. These look like glass, but they're not actually glass, because they're not really that sharp. Yeah, I believe I just immediately located where it was from. It's just another little one of these pieces. Oh, wait. Yeah, we've already got a crack. We got a crack right here. The part right here and the part right here are completely separated. Okay, so we know that's a fault line. And we also know to now reinforce that. This resin isn't the strongest stuff. It's not Beyblade strong. If I got enough of it, though, I could fix it up. Maybe I should take sword valkirie, fill it up, and use sword valkirie instead. That would probably be smarter. I'll make 2. What I'm surprised is the clear layer is being held on. There that went. Yep, and it was right on that fault line. Yep. Wait, how does this go on here? Here it is. Yeah. Yep, it was right on that fault line. And it looks like it disconnected here. Okay, well that's a major break right there. Alright. Can it still spin? If it can still spin, we can still abuse it. In the name of science, we fight on! Whew. That part went flying! Dang, that was a whole chip off of that. Yep, that was a fault line that I had from the beginning. I'm gonna go put some safety stuff on. While I was in there getting some safety glasses, I saw that that Tom guy commented on my video. God, I hate that it's a bot, okay, and it's Todd, or Tom, or Tim. I've kept reporting him, and now his name is Todd, and he keeps, like, saying, hey, nice content, nice video, we should collab, wanna be friends, things like that, and he does that to, like, it does that to get subscribers, but it's not actually a real person. And you go on there and it'll say like Todd Vlogs, Tom Vlogs, something like that, on one of his other channels. And it's like subscribe to my brother. And you notice none of these channels have any videos. And on his main channel are a bunch of videos that, it will be like things that are very appealing to click on. That he targets YouTubers that don't have a lot of subscribers, and his videos will be like how to get views fast, how to make thumbnails, how to freaking, I don't know, get 1 million subscribers in one day or something like that. Just irritates me. And I report them every time as spam, because it's spam, and YouTube doesn't do anything about it. And I finally just blocked him. And then all the channels that he tells me to follow. And there's a lot. I've already had 3 bots within this month to try to get me. Like 2 other ones kept trying to get me to subscribe to them. And what I want all small YouTubers to do is, whenever someone says, hey, let's be friends, let's collab, I always want you to go and type into Google or Brave or Chrome or whatever. Look up their name. Like, just type in their username, YouTube Scam, and watch the videos based off of that, because that's how you'll know. And even when there's nothing, I want you guys to be careful, because they hack you or whatever. Well, he finally bursted. That's the first burst, right? I think if I launch him at full power, he'll just break. Oh, yeah. something flew off and got my foot. What was it? I don't see any blue or anything. I don't see anything that broke off, but here's what we're looking at right now. Another burst right there. You know, this clear layer and this opaque layer are being held together with nothing but nail polish, by the way. And, like, not even a lot. Like, a very minimal amount where the screws should be. I feel bad knowing this, but I'm surprised that it made it this far. Because, like, I don't know what kind of plastic they use for this, but it's some strong stuff. There it went. Yep. Okay, well that's all we got left of this thing. And some... I couldn't find the two other pieces. Here's what we got left of it. So yeah, there that is. I don't know if it's like if I got it lined up or what. But yeah, that is all that's left of the resin Valkyrie. So, needless to say, there's no way I can fix this. But things I can do to make it better, though, I'm going to look at the fault lines and see, but checking the fault lines real quick. So, that is where that's supposed to be. Yep. I think it is. Okay, I found it. Right at every fault line is a bubble. And a bubble happens whenever there's a bubble in the resin, because the resin starts out as a liquid, and then it cures over time to solidify. So, these fault lines could probably be avoided if I just put it in a pressure pot and pressurize those bubbles, and then once it hardened, it wouldn't matter all that much. But yeah, it's hard to see, but right there at the fault line was a bubble, and that started as the little bit of a crack, that the hairline crack that broke the dam, basically. The rest of this is just because of how weak resin is itself. Like this right here, this nail polish, it's like, it's still holding on. Like that right there, that's a bit of the clear layer that won't come off. I mean, the colors and everything are amazing, and I'm really happy that I did this. I'm really happy that I got a prototype made, and that it broke, and I knew where it broke, and now I know what to do to fix it. So yeah, I really want you guys to comment down below, like, this video, more than any, what you guys, like, want to see out of this. And here's all the parts and Beyblades used in this video. Think I'm just going to throw this away. Probably keep it. I don't know, put it in a giveaway or whatever. There's the launcher I used. Thanks for watching. And if you have any ideas for Beyblades I can make in the future, or what I should do for Bleeding Valkyrie, let me know. And bye.